Callum, what a moment that was. Talk us through your emotions after that dramatic victory.
Really pleased with the result. Good side that don't lose many. Difficult to play against, really organised, really well coached, and a side that gave us a bit of a slapping earlier in the season, didn't they, on the opening day. So we knew what to expect. I don't think the Tuesday night games at this level are classics. I used the phrase at half time that if that was the only game shown anywhere in the country today, I don't think it would have been first on match of the day in the first half. Literally nothing happened apart from a lot of whistling and a lot of stopping and starting. I think the Tuesdays can be that way, and you need to keep going and keep going. So first and foremost, delighted with the result. The performance about finding a way to get over the line, and obviously I'm sure you'll want to ask me about the man that scores the goal. We've wanted to add to the group at the right time of the season to have forward options for the big moment, to have match winners, and we had 3 forwards on the bench, so we were able to use 2 of them to come on and almost try and get us over the line. And I thought that was a brilliant moment, and a brilliant moment for supporters who were outstanding tonight. When behind that goals like that, it's very, very difficult for the opposition, and please don't underestimate the 10, 15, 20% lift that it can give the players on the pitch. That they really played a part in that. There's a really good feel around the place. It's nice, it always comes when you're winning games, and it's probably a little bit easier to come up here and talk to you when it's like this as well. So yeah, really, really pleased, mix of emotions, but yeah, delighted with the result.
And how important, as you mentioned it there, we weren't quite at our flowing best tonight, but to grind out results and keep grinding out results, and we're on this run now. How pleasing is that?
I agree with that. I just don't think we're going to be at our best. What are we, 19 games to now at the end of the season? It's about making sure there's some non-negotiables in there in terms of performance. You know what you're going to get? They're going to switch the ball really well. They're going to build up the fullbacks deep. 2 deep line midfielders. Ramshaw's going to play off Taylor, who's something really, really special for the level, isn't he? And I think to get a clean sheet is a reflection on how well the back 4, goalkeeper, Jack Bainbridge as well, that defensive unit. And you've got to, and you have to accept those moments and find the moments of quality. And I thought the goal was the moment of quality. I think there's a really good run in the build-up, comes in, switched out, and that strikes it really well. Would have been great for him to score, hits the post, and then he's the coolest man on the ground, Dan Mooney. That's what it gives you. Look, we learn lessons as we go, and what I've learned over the years is that when you want to say things, I don't want it to be told you this, told you it's not. What we've learned over time, and you have to reflect. I said it earlier today about the signing. Last year, in January, February, March, we couldn't upgrade the group. We financially couldn't go and do anything. We're in a position where we've done well. Yeah, we've sold our top scorer. We've got funds. We've moved players on that told them they weren't going to play, and that's allowed us add what we needed to. We feel when we're having a good season, teams will come here and get behind the ball, and at times are not able to break them down. It's about forward options. Yeah, tactically, that's just a word that gets used. Now you've got to have the personnel where you can change games, and I felt we had that on the bench. I want to keep adding that. There'll be some other little bits of movement, and I think to have a player like Dan able to come on, I thought Dylan Motley-Henry did well when he came on, helped stretch the game. You'll see Finn Roberts has got real ability, and you'll see him be introduced over the upcoming games. Those players can really open up and unlock, and you need them for the big moments, and in Dan we've secured some of the real quality.
It was a disappointing trip to Scarborough in the FA Cup a few months ago. How much are you looking forward to going there and trying to sort of get revenge?
Yeah, looking forward to a load of stick again. Always get stick off the Scarborough fans, and then I always get a load of stick off the Scarborough fans for pointing out how much stick that they give me, and that they're not bothered about me. And there was 3 sides of the ground booing at 2:45 last time. It's fair, at full time there was 4, wasn't there? We went out the FA Cup. It's a tough place to go, tough pitch, good side, always raised the game against us. We've had some real humdingers, haven't we, here, there. We got a big win there a couple of years ago. Really looking forward to it. So enjoy the moment. Do you know when I come out and speak to you when results aren't great, and whether they're as bad as can be made out, whether they're not as bad, and we can all have differences of opinion, when you come out and talk as the manager and you say the same things, you are boring, you're repetitive, saying the same thing, broken record. You know when you're having good results and you come out and say the same thing, that repetition, it's actually just consistency. And what we've tried to be is really consistent, that if the season had started on game 3, when we beat Radcliffe on a Tuesday night, where might we be? There's a long way to go. It's really early days in the season. We're in a really good moment, and enjoy it, because the supporters give the football club some real backing. But you know, at some point, and I hope it's not Saturday, and I hope it's not Tuesday, and I hope it doesn't happen in the next 19 games, but it's a game where this can. There'll be a moment of like adversity and challenge and difficulty. It's the same group of players giving the same amount that they've given over the last 4 games, over the last 27 games. They'll be doing everything they can to get the football club where the supporters want it to be. Stick with them, create that atmosphere from behind that goal, create that mentality. Because if we do that and we do that together, you know, you heard them singing, and it was a really, really good night for us. But at some point there'll be those challenges. We all need to dig in. That's got to be on the pitch. Everyone involved. But there's going to be a moment like that, and let's see how far we've come. But for now, delighted. Well done everyone. Well done the players. Well done everyone involved. Well done the supporters. And bring on Scarborough Saturday.
Thank you, Cal.
Thank you.